Okay, so this is application to sponsor, sponsorship agreement and undertaking. So basically this needs to be like, this is a very simple case where we have just one principal applicant. So we will go through it, but yeah, there are certain points, like if you have more than one applicant, for example if you are sponsoring your spouse and child, but because we are not considering that in this video, so we'll just make it simple. Like we have a sponsor John and he is sponsoring his spouse Joanna. So John and Joanna's details need to be filled up in this form. Alright, so if you are found ineligible to sponsor, this section first is this is for John. If you are found ineligible to sponsor, indicate whether you want to withdraw your application or all the processing. Well, this is good to select, because if you are ineligible to sponsor, it's not something that you would like to proceed with. In fact, when I did my application, I also selected this. Language preference for correspondence, let's say English. Is there a co-signer on this application? So basically this question, co-signer, this generally comes when people go for parent or grandparent sponsorship, where a couple combines together in order to meet their income requirement to sponsor them. But when it comes to spouse sponsorship, like you yourself are the spouse, so just say no, because your spouse is the principal applicant. She cannot be a co-signer in this case. Fine. Person you are sponsoring. So now this is gonna be Joanna's details, his wife Joanna. Oh, family name, I apologize. So it's Smith, given name Joanna, date of birth. So let me decide age. So we are in 2021. So let's say John was born in 1995 and Joanna in 1996. Just sample. 1996. Joanna, let's say, is 01 first day of the year. Good date of birth. The principal applicant is yours. You have a drop down here. Spouse living outside Canada. Okay, now sponsor personal details. This section is for sponsor. In this case it's John. So family name is Smith, given name is John. Have you ever used any other name? Let's say no, but if you have, you need to click yes. And the sex, John is male. Date of birth, so we decided that we will make John 1995. Okay, 0101, good, right? Place of birth, so this you should fill as per your passport, because in Indian passports particularly I have seen, like in place of birth, like in city they write city, comma, state, and country, it's all like gonna be the country where you were born, so India. So right now I'm writing New Delhi, but suppose let's say you were born in Ranchi. So if your passport shows Ranchi, Jharkhand, then write Ranchi, Jharkhand. Status in Canada, this is really important. He's a permanent resident, whatever is applied. Date on which you obtained this status. Are you a permanent or natural? Okay. Canadian citizen. So he is still a permanent resident, not a natural citizen. So when he obtained, I need to put, let's say he obtained this last year. Okay, so 2020 05/01 May 1st. Next is UCI client ID. So this is for John. So this you can find in all the communication that you have done with IRCC. It's not mandatory, but I strongly recommend you write it, and you also find it on your permanent resident card. So it's generally like 8 or 10 digits number. So I'm just gonna put one sample. Okay, not correct. 8 digits have I done? Okay, perfect. Full name at the time you became permanent resident. So same as your current full name, yes. So now you don't need to write this because it's already. Your current marital status, he is married, that's why he's sponsoring. If married, provide the date. So let's say he got married in 2020 December. I should make it 2020 12/31, last day of the year. Isn't it good? It does look like. Provide the name of your current spouse or own member. So that is Joanna, with whom he has married. So her name is Joanna Smith. Have you previously been married or in a common law relationship? Let's say no, this is his first marriage. So these fields not. Sponsor mailing contact. Okay, so I'm going to create a virtual address that does not even exist. So because sponsor contact information, so this information is for John. John is the sponsor. So now let's read. So I'll put 1 Toronto Street. This is just a sample address. City, town, let's say he lives in Toronto. Country is Canada. Province is Ontario. Now I'll put a format. I don't even know this postal code will exist or not, but I use the format that is being used in Canadian postal codes. Residential address same, yes. Telephone number, he has Canada US number, and he has, let's say, cellular number. So just a sample, guys. Alternate phone number, yes, he has. Let's say he has a residence number as well. Phone number 666 999 9999. Okay, not bad. Fax number. Yeah, email address is important so that they can communicate to you. So email address, I'll say no John at .com. Okay, this is just sample. Sponsor residency declaration. Are you a Canadian citizen living exclusively outside Canada? So no, he is not a Canadian citizen. Immediately after so the moment you have selected no, then these two become invalid. Now eligibility assessment, this is really important and you should answer as per your situation. This is just a sample, guys, so make sure you answer as per your situation. Are you 18 years of age or older? Yes, John is. Can you say permanent? Yes, he is. Are you sponsoring a member of family class or a member of spouse or common law partner in Canada class? So he is sponsoring his spouse, and spouse is a member of family class. So yes. Do you reside in Canada in no other country? Yes, he is in Canada, because if you know, but you like Canadian citizens are allowed to sponsor from other countries as well, but that they need to provide some evidence that they will return to Canada. But in this case of John is a permanent resident. In the 5 years preceding this applicant, did you become a permanent resident after being sponsored? No, John obtained through express entry. Have you submitted a previous application with respect to which a final decision has not been made for the person being sponsored, their family members? No. Are you in receipt of social assistance? No. Are you an undischarged bankrupt? No. Have persons you previously sponsored or their family members received social assistance? No. Did you co-sign an undertaking? No, he did not. So read it carefully and then answer. Have you been ordered to leave Canada? No. Are you late in making a required payment of immigration loan? No. Are you currently detained in jail? No. Have you been convicted of a sexual offense or serious violent crime against anyone? No. Are you in default of a court order to make support payments to your spouse? No. If you answer 16 to 18 yes, see the guide for circumstances. Are you subject of an application to revoke your Canadian citizenship? No, it's not applicable to him because he is not a citizen. Are you a subject of a report on inadmissibility? No. Have you been charged with an offence under the Act of Parliament? No. Scroll down. Undertaking by sponsor and co-signer. Okay, you can read all this and understand. And then the first thing you need to do after you go through this is to click on validate. Okay, validation completed successfully. Now what you can do, this second one is not applicable. Many people do it by mistake, like sponsor, spouse or common law partner if co-signer. So don't fall into this. This is not applicable in this case. So John needs to sign here, Joanna needs to sign here. Date you can select here. Whatever is applicable, then print and sign, and make sure in your print these barcodes are coming up. Just don't skip them. So that was the first form. Now let's go to the next form.